Everyone says finding an affordable home near Chicago is impossible. Prices are skyrocketing, inventory's tight, and bidding wars are brutal. But what if I told you that just 30 minutes from downtown, you could own a 5-bedroom home with a finished basement and actually space to live for under $500,000? Sounds crazy, right? Here's the truth. While Chicago's market is struggling, the South Suburbs are exploding with hidden opportunities. And today, I'm revealing exactly where to find these deals before they're gone. Plus, the top 3 neighborhoods that you need to watch. Trust me, one of them will completely surprise you. Chicago's population is shrinking, but here's what no one's talking about. Some South Suburbs are booming with double-digit growth. While people flee the city, smart buyers are locking in unbelievable deals. Let me show you why. Chicago proper is facing some serious challenges right now. Property taxes are through the roof, the cost of living continues to climb, and finding affordable housing in decent neighborhoods is becoming nearly impossible for the average family. The numbers don't lie. Chicago has lost population for several consecutive years, while specific South Suburbs like New Lenox and Frankfort have grown significantly since 2020. It's been absolutely insane growth in such a short period of time. Let me give you a real example. Last month, I had clients looking at a $600,000 2-bedroom condo in Chicago with HOA fees of $750 a month and property taxes over $12,000 a year. For that same $600,000 in Orland Park, they got a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home on a half-acre lot with taxes under $10,000. The difference was night and day. And wait till you see the property tax difference that's coming up next. But it's not just about affordability. Let's look at what you can actually get for your money in the South Suburbs and why so many people are making the move south. But before we dive in, I'm John Sintich, and for the better part of the last decade, I've helped hundreds of families find their dream homes in Chicago and the South Suburbs. Whether you're a first-time buyer, investor, or looking for top-rated schools, this video covers everything you need to know about the South Suburbs boom. And if you're new to the channel, I make videos just like this about all things living in the Chicago area. So if that sounds interesting to you, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. All right, let's talk about housing value, because this is where things get really interesting. The median home price in Orland Park is $445,000, while Homer Glen sits around $500,000. But wait till you see what those prices actually get you compared to the city or even in the western suburbs. And here's the real kicker. Home values in the South Suburbs vary drastically depending on where you look. You can score a home for as little as $285,000 in Orland Hills, while upscale areas like Palos Park or Frankfort, they can reach over $700,000. Now let's compare that to Naperville's $456,000 median price point, or the north side of Chicago, where similar homes can easily exceed $800,000. The value proposition isn't just good, it's undeniable. I recently helped a family buy a stunning 5-bedroom home in New Lenox with a 3-car garage, finished basement, and a fenced-in backyard for just $475,000. The same home in the north or western burbs, easily $650,000 or more. That's a $200,000 difference, just by looking south instead of west or north. And here's what's even crazier. The variety of homes you can find in the South Suburbs is incredible. Mid-century modern gems in Palos Park, brand new construction in Homer Glen, custom-built luxury estates in Frankfort. And if you're looking for affordability, Tinley Park has townhomes that will not break the bank. But the price difference is only part of the story. There's one more major advantage most people completely overlook when they're considering the South Suburbs. I'm talking about lifestyle, because this is where the South Suburbs truly shine. They offer that rare blend of small-town charm with big city accessibility, something that's harder to find anywhere else in the Chicagoland area. And one of the things that I love most is how incredibly family-friendly these communities are. Take Palos Heights, for example. Its amazing park district has community pools, year-round recreational programs, and events that bring neighbors together like nowhere else. Frankfort, there's a reason why they call it the jewel of the South Suburbs. Their historic downtown is the heart of the community, and it's packed with family-friendly festivals all year long. I actually took my family to their fall festival last year and I was blown away by it. Their energy, their people, the sense of togetherness, it was really something special. My daughter had an absolute blast, and we met so many new families that just moved there. New Lenox is another hidden gem. Their concerts and movie nights at the New Lenox Commons are legendary. They had Ringo Starr from the Beatles there last year, and it was sold out. It was incredible. And here's something that might surprise you. The South Suburbs are incredibly diverse. In Orland Park, example, you'll find a vibrant Greek and Italian community that creates an amazing multicultural atmosphere. And the food scene, it's insane. Authentic, family-owned restaurants serving up some of the best cuisine from around the world. But there's one more thing that makes South Suburban living so special, and most people don't even realize it. It's the incredible outdoor lifestyle that these areas provide. Fun fact, the South Suburbs have over 11,000 acres of forest preserves and one of the best trail systems in Illinois. When I first found out, I was blown away. And if you're an outdoor enthusiast like me, you're going to love the Palos Trail system. It's truly unique. This incredible 9-mile loop stretches from Palos to Tinley and Oak Forest. I had friends that biked this trail last summer. They sent me pictures, and let me tell you, it's absolutely gorgeous. You're surrounded by nature, but still just minutes from civilization. Homer Glen? It's an outdoor paradise with 13 community parks and 17 miles of multi-use trails. It's no wonder my clients are always amazed by how much green space is actually preserved throughout that area. But let's talk about Palos Heights now. It has one of my favorite hidden gems, Lake Catherine. It's the perfect place for fishing, walking, or just unwinding by the water. I actually had a friend get married there a few years ago. They have weddings there. It's fantastic. And over in Will County, the Forest Preserve District maintains over 1,300 acres of public land, and it's easily accessible for other residents. I had a client move here from Colorado last year, and he was worried about leaving the mountains behind, which I don't blame him at all. But after his first summer here, he called me and said, "John, I might not have the mountains, but these forest preserves are really something special." If you're curious about what's good for families here, these outdoor spaces are a game changer. My daughter and I spent all last summer exploring these trails around our neighborhood, and the memories we made were priceless. Here's the kicker. There's another huge advantage of living in the South Suburbs, and it's something that makes daily life much more convenient, and that's the incredible transportation options. One of the South Suburbs' biggest advantages is something that most people completely overlook: transportation options that make commuting and travel incredibly convenient. The South Suburbs have exceptional access to major highways like I-57, I-80, I-355, and I-294. This makes getting around Chicagoland or even traveling across the county a total breeze. And for commuters heading into the city, there are 4 metro lines connecting the South Suburbs to downtown Chicago. I have clients who live in Tinley Park and work downtown who tell me their commute is actually shorter than when they lived in some of the north side neighborhoods in the city. Lamont has a convenient metro line connecting to downtown Chicago, which is perfect for commuters. One of my clients takes the train from Lamont 3 days a week and gets to his office in under 45 minutes. Orland Park's location is also a game changer because it's strategically positioned with access to major regional arteries, which makes it incredibly convenient to reach pretty much anywhere in Chicagoland. I can get from Orland Park to O'Hare Airport in about 40 minutes if I time it right with traffic. It can be pretty brutal on other days. When I'm helping clients relocate to the area, they're often shocked by how easy it is to get around. One family I worked with, relocating from Los Angeles, couldn't believe how much more convenient their daily commutes were after moving here. And there's one factor that makes these communities especially attractive to families looking to relocate, and for many, it's the deciding factor in where they choose to live. I'm talking about education. Some of the South Suburbs have schools that rank in the top 10% statewide, and the quality of education here is truly exceptional. When families are relocating to Chicagoland, schools are almost at the top of their priority list always. And guess what? The South Suburbs deliver big time in this area. Frankfort School District consistently ranks among the top in the state with test scores well above the national average. I recently helped a family relocate from Texas. They did extensive research on schools all over the area and chose Frankfort specifically because of its educational opportunities. And get this, Palos Park boasts a nationally high-ranking education system that emphasizes community involvement and lifelong learning. The schools have a unique approach that focuses on the whole child, not just the test scores. Meanwhile, New Lenox stands out with schools that outperform state averages in almost every metric. What makes New Lenox even more impressive is the range of programs offered, from advanced placement courses to vocational training. Lockport offers a variety of educational options, including 2 private grade schools, giving families a wide range of choices in how they educate their children. This educational diversity is something many parents are actively seeking. But what really sets these districts apart isn't just their academic performance, it's the community involvement. Parents are incredibly engaged, and that makes a huge difference in the overall education experience. There's one more reason why investors and homebuyers are flocking to these areas, and it's all about the incredible growth potential that these communities are experiencing. The South Suburbs are experiencing a perfect storm for appreciation, and here's why investors are flocking in and why now might be the perfect time to consider these areas. Development projects are popping up all over the South Burbs, creating exciting opportunities for both residents and investors. New Lenox is in the midst of a massive revitalization project focusing on the village commons, including upgrades to infrastructure, public spaces, and the surrounding area. with the goal of creating a unique destination for the community. Another example, Lamont is seeking a $250 million downtown project that includes retail, residential, and office spaces. I recently took an investor client on a tour of the area, and they were absolutely blown away by the transformation that's already underway. And Palos Hills occasionally offers multi-unit properties that are perfect for house hacking or rental income. I just helped an investor purchase a duplex there, and it's already cash flowing with long-term tenants. Easy money for those who know how to capitalize on these opportunities. And Orland Park, they're in the middle of developing a new downtown area near the 143rd Street Metro stop, which will feature world-class retailers and restaurants. This project will completely transform that section of Orland Park into a lifestyle destination. Meanwhile, Homer Glen is poised to expand from 22 to 25 square miles, creating even more growth and development opportunities. The village is being strategic in managing its growth, maintaining the community's character while still embracing the progress. What's fascinating about the South Burbs is how each community has its own unique growth story. Some are focused on downtown revitalization, others on residential expansion, and some on creating new commercial centers. Before we wrap up, I'll show you the top 3 South suburbs to consider right now based on all these exciting factors we've just discussed. And I'm sure the third one will be a surprise. Let's start with Homer Glen, which I placed in third. When it comes to finding a space where you can experience space, comfort, and an undeniable sense of community, Homer Glen deserves a top spot on your list. With a median home value around $500,000, the suburb offers spacious properties without the hefty price tag associated with some larger metropolitan areas. And the best part? It's poised for growth, with 22 square miles of land and the potential to expand even further. This is not just a place to live, it's a neighborhood that's continually evolving to meet the needs of the residents. What makes Homer Glen stand out is its perfect blend of open space and convenient access. If you love the outdoors, this is your dream come true right here. The village boasts 13 community parks, 17 miles of multi-use trails, and access to 1,300 acres of public land managed by the Will County Forest Preserve District. For families, this is an outdoor playground ideal for biking, hiking, and exploring nature year-round. And it's not just the parks that make life here convenient. 143rd and Bell Road business districts offer 710 square feet of retail space anchored by major big box stores and local grocers, making everyday errands a breeze. The convenience of shopping is matched only by the sheer beauty of the custom-built homes in the area, which truly offer something special. Whether you're looking for a sprawling estate or a cozy custom home, Homer Glen has some of the most stunning properties in the South Burbs. All right, let's move on to the neighborhood that deserves second place, and that's going to be Orland Park. It's an absolute gem with a median home value of $445,000. It's one of the most affordable options that offers exceptional value. Located just 25 miles southwest of Chicago, the suburb strikes a perfect balance between suburban tranquility and easy access to the city. You get the best of both worlds, peaceful living with all the major urban conveniences just a short drive away. One of the most exciting things happening in Orland Park right now is the new downtown development near the 143rd Street Metro stop. This game-changing project will turn the area into a walkable downtown district, complete with world-class retailers, restaurants, and entertainment options. Imagine living in a suburb where you can walk to grab a bite to eat, shop for the latest trends, or enjoy a leisurely stroll with your family, all within walking distance from home. It's an exciting future for Orland Park that will only continue to attract new residents and businesses. In addition to the exciting development, Orland Park also boasts over 60 parks, 80 plus miles of bike-friendly trails, and a wealth of recreational opportunities for residents of all ages. Whether you love sports, biking, or outdoor activities, Orland Park offers an abundance of options to stay active. And for families, the schools here are among the best, with excellent programs that are complemented by community events and activities that foster a deep sense of belonging. And in first place, the suburb I consider the best of the best, drum roll please, Palos Park gets the cake. And this is my absolute favorite. It might surprise some people because despite being just 19 miles southwest of downtown Chicago, it feels like a world apart. But you know what? I love that. There's something truly special about this village. It's like you get the best of both worlds. If you're looking for the ultimate suburban retreat, Palos Park tops the list. With a median home value just under $600,000, it's the premium choice for those seeking luxury, tranquility, and unmatched natural beauty. Nestled among Cook County's thick forests, Palos Park offers a serene environment that feels worlds away from the hustle and bustle of the city, yet it's only 19 miles southwest of downtown Chicago. The most striking feature of Palos Park is its unspoiled natural landscapes. With meandering creeks, towering trees, and a landscape that feels like something out of a nature documentary, the area offers a peaceful haven that lets you unwind and reconnect with nature every day. It's a place where you can take a morning walk surrounded by lush greenery, enjoy a quiet evening on your porch, or just bask in the beauty of the outdoors. Education is another area where Palos Park shines. The schools here rank nationally very high, focusing not only on academic excellence, but also community involvement and lifelong learning. It's the kind of education system that prepares students for life and fosters a culture of curiosity and growth. And while Palos Park is just a stone's throw from the city, it maintains a small town feel that residents adore. There's a unique sense of community here, and it's one of the reasons why people are drawn to it and call it home. Homes in Palos Park reflect its charm and character, offering a wide range of options from mid-century modern homes to custom-built estates. With large lots, each home feels like a private oasis surrounded by the natural beauty of the area. What sets Palos Park apart, however, is its Western Growth Area Master Plan, which ensures that the new development preserves the village history while still offering modern amenities and unique home designs. Now that I've shared my top 3 recommendations, there's only one final thing I need to address before you make any decisions about moving to the South Suburbs. I have to address some of the common concerns I get from clients, and trust me, these questions come up a lot. So it's only natural I talk about them, especially because they're important to consider when you're making a big move. Let's address the elephant in the room first: Chicago winters and road conditions. This is probably the #1 concern for people relocating from warmer climates. I hear it all the time. How do you survive the winters here, John? And to be honest, it's a valid question. Yes, Chicagoland experiences all 4 seasons in their full glory and sometimes in their full fury. We get hot, humid summers, breathtakingly beautiful falls with vibrant leaves, snowy winters that bring cozy vibes, and occasional cabin fever, and rainy springs that bring everything back to life. It's what makes this area unique, but it also comes with its challenges. The most common winter-related issue: road conditions. After a harsh winter, potholes can become a real headache. The freeze-thaw cycle does a number on our roads, so those little craters seem to pop up every year, especially in the late winter and early in the spring. If you're used to smooth, perfect roads, this might take a little getting used to. But don't worry, the city maintenance works hard to keep these things safe, and over time you'll get to know the best routes to avoid the rough spots. Another thing to keep in mind is home maintenance. The weather here can be brutal on your house, especially with the extreme temperature swings between hot summers and cold winters. This can mean your roof, windows, and landscaping might take a bit of a beating over time. The good news: most homes in the South Burbs are actually built to handle this. Solid construction and proper insulation are key, and it's a good idea to stay on top of seasonal maintenance to keep your home in tip-top shape. But here's the twist: there's something magical about experiencing all 4 seasons. Don't let the harsh winters scare you off. Fall in the South Suburbs is absolutely breathtaking. With the changing colors in the trees and the forest preserves creating a picturesque landscape, it feels like a postcard. Winter, yeah, it gets cold, but there's something nostalgic and fun about snowball fights, sledding down the hills, or just enjoying a warm cup of hot cocoa by the fireplace. Spring brings an amazing renewal as flowers bloom and trees blossom, creating a sense of freshness. And summer, well, summertime shy is legendary. The days are long, the air is warm, and there's no shortage of things to do. From outdoor festivals to backyard barbecues, summers are that much more special after enduring a cold winter. A client of mine moved here from LA last year, and she just spent her first winter here. She told me, "John, honestly, I thought the winters would be the end of me. But here's the thing, I actually quickly adapted. And I'll be honest, it didn't take long before I started looking forward to the seasonal change. Each season has its own rhythm, and you just get used to it." The beauty of the South Suburbs during fall and spring make those occasional bitter cold days more worth it. And let's not forget how mild and pleasant those spring and fall days are. They're perfect for enjoying the outdoors and exploring the parks, walking trails, and lakes. Bottom line, the seasonal changes are real, but they're completely manageable. And when you take into account the incredible benefits of living in the South Burbs, the parks, the green space, the tight-knit communities, it's easy to see why people fall in love with this place. So while the winters may require a little more preparation, they are just another part of what makes life here so special. Trust me, the benefits far outweigh the occasional inconvenience. The South Suburbs provide a perfect blend of affordability, lifestyle amenities, and growth potential. From budget-friendly homes in Orland Hills to luxurious properties in Palos Park, these communities have something for everyone. With outdoor recreation, easy transportation access, and top-notch schools, it's no wonder these areas are becoming some of the most sought-after places to live in Chicagoland. The South Suburbs are growing fast, making them an exciting place to call home for years to come. So if you're thinking about making a move to the South Burbs, email me at john@cintichrealestate.com to get started. As a top agent in the South Suburbs, I've helped over 100 families just like you buy and sell here. I'd love to be your real estate agent of choice when you're ready. Just reach out using the information in the description below. Before you go, if you like this video, then you should watch this video up here next. See you in the next one, guys.